Hey, welcome back to QC Adventures. We're starting off today in Venice, Italy, and we're going to be traveling down to Ravenna, Italy, to this little tiny new makeshift cruise port here on the coast of Italy. As you may remember, you can't cruise out of Venice proper anymore. So here we are at the temporary cruise port in Ravenna, Italy, and we're going to show you all about our ship, the Celebrity Infinity, this new temporary cruise port, as well as boarding the ship on boarding day. So come on, let's take a look around and see the beautiful Mediterranean on the Celebrity Infinity.
Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching. We are here in Ravenna and we're about to board the Celebrity Infinity. She's a beautiful ship. Let me tell you a little bit about her. She was first put into service in 2001. She holds about 2,100 passengers and she has 12 decks. So we're going to show you around the ship today, welcome you on a beautiful cruise of the Mediterranean here from Ravenna, Italy. I'm Qiana Lehman. Thanks for being here. Let's get started.
So this was our cabin on the Infinity. You can't really tell from the number, but it was 8047. And it was a little bump out room. So it was concierge class. And it was pretty standard for the time on Infinity. My understanding is that you did have some soft goods refurbishment in the October 2023 dry dock. But as you can see, our room was pretty standard for the older Celebrity ships. The couch needed a little help. I have to say it was looking like it needed to be replaced. But it was comfortable and we used it. It was fine. There's the chair also had a lot of wear on it. It was ready for a new one. But the storage in this room was really good. Very functional. The lighting on the mirror was good. Though I don't have it on in this shot, but it was really good lighting for a cruise ship mirror. The bathroom also very standard. Now, the cruise that we went on before this was on the Beyond, on the retreat room, so we were a little spoiled. And as you can see here, I'm not real happy with the curtain situation. The shower is a little bigger than most, so it really wasn't too bad with the shower curtain, but it was definitely an adjustment coming from the marble bathroom on the Beyond to this one.
Oh, look at this view.
And we're back here out on the
It's already open.
balcony.
Nice veranda we have. Look how big it is.
Really, really great.
See if I can get out of here. Yeah. It's like a triangle shape.
It does seem to be a triangle shape.
But look out here.
There was a great view.
Beautiful beach.
But it was just a wonderful view out of our balcony for the entire trip.
And the Aegean Sea. Beautiful. What? Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, my husband's making a little comment that you can see into the other cabin balconies because ours was set in
Severe overhang down here, huh?
We did have a big overhang, which we, depending on if you like sun or you don't, it does keep you a little bit more sheltered.
I think it moves when they wash the windows.
Here's the inside of our room again and some stills. The bed was very comfortable, pretty standard. Again, the couch needed a little help, but it was comfortable and it wasn't dirty. It just looked like it had been used a lot. Here's our view from the Ocean View Cafe, which is the buffet on Celebrity ships. The Ocean View, and this particular ship did have some challenges. There weren't a lot of passengers in comparison, but I found it difficult during breakfast sometimes to find a seat there.
Hey guys, we've boarded and we just had a tour of the room as you saw, and we're now standing out on our balcony, which is, you can do a little pan, it's a huge balcony, so we're really excited about that. We're taking a look at the ocean and we're doing a little quarter turn out of the pier in Ravenna to then sail out into the ocean. Our next stop after this is Dubrovnik, and in Dubrovnik we're going to be doing some tour of the old city, and going up to cable cars. So we're going to have some great things planned for you. For the rest of today, we're going to explore the ship, definitely take a cocktail on the Sunset Bar, and have some silent disco tonight. So you'll see those highlights for right now. But as we turn this beautiful ship around in this gorgeous weather here in the Adriatic Sea, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Stay tuned for the next few videos. And if you have any questions about the Infinity or Celebrity Cruise, or even our ports of call, including Dubrovnik and Ravenna, please leave them in the comments below, and I'm usually quick to answer them. All right, so here's some scenes for the rest of the day.
So here we are, starting in the atrium that's outside the Constellation Lounge. This is the front of the ship, and as we step out onto the deck, you'll see that we're looking back there towards the funnel, and then as we pan over towards the front of the ship, you'll see that we're, about a quarter of a way back from the front of the ship. So there are some decks, and the Constellation Lounge is in there. This behind me here is the atrium, so that's the covered pool. It's an all adults pool, and it is open for families a couple hours a week, but for the most part, it's 18 and over. Here's looking down on that beautiful atrium again as we move past it to get to the front of the ship. So there's a lower deck that I'm on, and then there's an upper deck, which there are more loungers and chairs on, covered by these windows to prevent, too much air from the moving ship from hitting you. It was very comfortable up here. I could see that it might be really, really hot. If you're in a really, really hot climate, the weather we had was good, so it was actually very beautiful up here the day that we were filming. You can see the ocean looks great. There's very few people up here. I think people were just still getting situated around the ship. But here is the front of the ship. A nice place to hang out if you're looking to get somewhere quiet away from the pool deck. It's a nice place to stay. Here's the other side of the ship. So just opposite the atrium, we're on this side. We're going to come down onto the pool deck again. And as we do, we're going to look over right into that adults only pool with the hot tub and some cushioned loungers. It's a very serene place. I'll have some video of it later in the in this video as well. A little bit more of a closer look at that area. So as we come around past the atrium, you're going to see some unique seatings. There's some round seating and some tables here. I believe this is the smoking area on this deck. There is the mast bar, which is fun. It does overlook the pool, and it's a popular place. It wasn't this day, I think, because we had just boarded, but it is a popular place in general. There's a big seating area down there on the main pool. The bar cart. Celebrity is really great about making sure that you have good service. The bar carts are a lot of fun because the beer and drinks stay cold in there, and they do wheel them around the pool deck. So it gets you your drinks faster. Obviously, it's not for buzz drinks or, frozen drinks. It's bottled and canned, but still, it's nice to have a cold beverage off the cart as they come by. So we're going to take up these stairs to the rooftop terrace, and that has a couple different things. One is the pickleball court, which is also a basketball court and a tennis court. You can see our fellow passengers here playing some pickleball. And the rooftop also has a movie theater / lounge area in the back, which is really, really nice. They've updated this area. The newer ships have more lounge space, but they have these little lounge huts. These are free. You don't have to rent them. They're just first come, first serve. And then there's this whole theater area in the back where they show movies. You could sit out here and look at the stars. But for the most part, there's a movie or some sort of entertainment running. There's these cabanas here, and they are also free. None of those are charged. They're first come, first serve. Here we are looking out the wake of the back of the ship. So that's one of my favorite views. It's such a great view. Brings you right to calm and peace. Now on the newer ships, that back view is where the Sunset Bar is. But here, that's actually the back of the Ocean View Terrace. So here's a little bit of look of that atrium that we spoke about. The spa cafe was there on our left and some tables. And now here we are going up to the pool. And it's all enclosed in glass. It's beautiful. There's actually some loungers there in the water that are bubbly. Very, very serene and nice. Here's a look at decks 3, 4, and 5 in the middle of the ship. So this is like their atrium, where basically they have live entertainment at night. It's the hub of the ship. They have customer service on the ship. Cafe El Baccio is in this area as well. Shore excursion desk, things like that. So all the main things you're going to find in this main area on decks 3, 4, and 5. If you can find a yellow chair in Cafe Al Baccio, I highly suggest you grab one and get a good coffee. There they are right there, those yellow chairs. They're very famous. I hope they survive the refits that Infinity is going to get, because they're a crowd favorite. Here's our midship elevator banks. It's on the window side of the ship, so it's nice. It's got a beautiful amount of natural daylight. And this is looking through the main window there, and then right through the elevator shaft out into the ocean. We never had any problems with the elevators on the ship. Here's a little note of our appetizers for the evening, which we got in our concierge room. We enjoyed the concierge service. It's a section that's above regular cabins, but not yet the retreat. So it was a good bargain for us. Here we are in the main dining room on our first night. We did eat in the main dining for the most nights, and we did have a great staff and really good food. We had heard some not great things before we left on the cruise, but they were all just rumor. We had a wonderful, wonderful time in the main dining room. Here's the theater. This is the main theater on board, and it's great. It's got great sight lines. It's an older theater, but I think it's a very comfortable one and really good sight lines for the most part. After our dinner and our theater show, which was a comedy this night, of course, we took a walk on the promenade to take in the sunset. And after that, some drinks, and of course, the silent disco. If you haven't had the chance to have a silent disco on Celebrity or any other cruise for that matter, I highly suggest you participate. Everybody lets loose. We had a great time. They spun some great music. It was well worth it. That's all we have for our day 1 boarding. Thanks for joining us. Click like and share, and we'll see you next time.